on your favorite social media platforms. You will find us everywhere. Plus, enjoy my weekly Afroeconomics podcast. There are many levels of Afroeconomics membership, including the free online access membership level called No Excuses. So make no excuses and check out afroeconomics.com today. Powered by JB Bryan Financial Group Incorporated, a registered investment advisory firm. Hashtag Afroeconomics. This is this is definitely April. I wanted to get April out, but I wanted to say Afroeconomics as well. But it's April and it's Financial Literacy Month. Thank you all so much. I like to think of it as financial empowerment because literacy just sounds like, oh, just read a couple books or something like that, or get some definitions. But empowerment I think of as actually applying the lifestyle changes that are needed to reach the financial goals that are important to you and your family. So I thought how better to just think about the principles of Afroeconomics. Afroeconomics is based on 10 principles. And if you are listening during April Financial Empowerment Month, which at Afroeconomics and JB Bryan Financial Group, we talk about financial empowerment every day. And we are about it, not just talking about it, but we're about it every day. So then make sure that you email me and I will give you a free email version, the ebook, absolutely complimentary, that people pay for. But it will be your gift for listening and taking this time out for your financial goals. Email me at jb@jbbryan.com or jb@afroeconomics.com and share with me that you listened to this tape and you would like to get the complimentary copy of Afroeconomics, Our Black Wealth Matters. The book. I think that every home, every home should have it. There's the front. Why not use the graphics to my advantage, right? But that's what the book looks like. And when you get the e-form, if you want to have the book so that you could have it at your house, don't hesitate to go to the Afroeconomics website and make sure that you get the book for your family, because it is just something that we need to refer back to over and over. And then also, as you approach the Financial Literacy, Financial Empowerment Month, make sure that you take advantage of the complimentary membership of Afroeconomics. I call it no excuses because if something is free, you have no excuse for not taking full advantage of it. No, but there's some arguments out there that they say that people don't appreciate anything that is free to them. And that's sad because our goal in life should be that we invest in things that increase in value. So imagine getting a share of ownership of a good stock, a good company, and you got it absolutely free. That you didn't even have to work there. They just said, I'm going to, send out shares of ownership of this company to random people all over the world. And you received it. And because it was so easy to receive, that you gave it no value and you just kind of threw the stock certificate to the side and you moved out of the house and you left it in the bottom of the carpet because you didn't realize. And the new homeowner, they pulled back the carpet and they found that stock certificate and they called and said, JB, this stock certificate has no name on it because the company sent it out and sent it to you, and they said you could give it to whoever you want, or you could put your own name on it or whatever, and you just threw it on the floor. And then so the new homeowner, they take over and they call me and we put it in a brokerage account, and they start like going to that particular company, and when they have to buy the goods that they need, they go, well, I'm going to go to that company where I own some stock in. I'm going to go there and buy my stuff. And whatever it's to say it's that kind of company, or it's a whatever company, it's like computers, you own part of it. What is the smart person going to do? They're not going to be mad because they got that for free. They found it on the floor, and it said, fill out, this is for you. They bought it. Like, they're not gonna, the wise person is going to take it, go to a trusted advisor, just as it would say in the Bible. It speaks about that, like getting wise counsel. To get wise counsel, they go get the help that they need. They put it away, and they continue to work, and they support that company, and they participate in the enhancement and building that company up, and helping it grow, and they tell their friends about it. No, that but never did you ever not value it because you found it that way. No, that there are so many, and I heard this story, and it was talking about, where these people had this land and they wanted to go look for oil. And so the gentleman sold his farm that he had, and he went going looking for oil somewhere else. No. So he felt that what he had wasn't worthy of looking and searching and enhancing and drilling, and so he was convinced that everything of value was somewhere else. That he had to go and leave what he had in order to get something of value, because certainly what I have does not have oil, will not pay off. And I equate that a lot of times to people that will take like extreme risk with something that they know nothing about, don't know where the company is, don't know who's the owner. It's not regulated. It's not, they're they charge you astronomically to get in it, and they charge you a lot to even try to get your money back, and tell you, well, and it's not protected in any way, and it's not that you could, really but protect yourself or build it up in any way, because you don't even really know what it is. And I go, would you take that same amount and invest it in your own business? Or do you feel more comfortable just putting money away into something you know nothing about, even though you know yourself? Like you could, you feel that investing in yourself is more risky than investing in something that you do not know. It's frightening. That is frightening. We have to get past that limitation. We're worthy of, actually believing in yourself, and building something over time. And that even though it may seem like, oh, this is it's just me, that it's not, that it's not, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I didn't do this, or I don't know that, and that and you totally skip over that which God gave to you, that investment in yourself, that taking that time to get the knowledge that you need, or get the information that you need, or taking the time to sit down in wise counsel, and get the help that we need. Instead, we feel like there has to be an easy way to get this done or get that satisfied. No, you just want it to disappear. And so we live in that type of society where we think that we could just, you know, buy everything, or everything that we need is outside of ourselves, when generally what you truly need is to be more insightful, taking the time to really look at where your money is going. That's something you could do absolutely for free. But I think that sometimes your habits are so frightening that, we don't want to look at them. No, like very rarely do we see a consequence that wasn't created by specific actions, right? Like things just don't come out of nowhere. Oh, I was, thinking the other day, and this friend, he was saying, "Oh Lord, I can't do like my wife. Like she just eats whatever she wants to eat. No, she has three little kids, and that she orders every day, and they just eat whatever they want. But I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm getting big," he said. He said, "I'm getting big, so I have to be very careful what I eat." But then he, showed me a picture of his family, and it was like, "Oh, they're beautiful family." And it was like, and they eat whatever they want, but I'm just not like them. I just have to be careful. And I was like, I'm like that too. I have to be careful as well. But there's one thing that I know: all actions lead to consequence. All actions lead to consequence. So, mind you, as God would have it, I meet his woman of his dreams. I meet, the woman that can eat anything and still look the same. And I said to myself, the amazing thing about love is that with love, you see what you want to see. He still sees the person in that picture. He still sees that person. He still sees that person. But the rest of the world sees a person who has taken actions and have led to her becoming unhealthy looking, which means generally that she's got some health problems coming. So the excessive amount of restaurant items have led to the consequences that we would all see, but in his mind, he cannot see it. And I was so excited because she is making the changes for herself. That even though he like doesn't, when he's like, "Oh, y'all don't have to eat like I do," I'm hoping that seeing her motivated about becoming more like him in activity, that it will lead to more things at home being healthy. Because the 10th principle of Afroeconomics is Black health, Black wealth. Like your health impacts your wealth in such a great amount that there's hundreds of thousands of dollars of retirement dollars that go to cover healthcare expenses that are not covered by health insurance. No, these are really important things for you to think about this month. What are my actions creating for my life? So, as you approach life, Make sure that you're taking the correct steps to create the output that you want in every capacity. In every capacity. The fifth principle of Afroeconomics being integrity in your relationship with God. Know that importance of knowing that the basis of everything that we do has to go beyond just for money's sake, but it has to be about this is a ethical decision, because a lot of times greed leads to an unhealthy output. No, I can't say all the time, but I can't really see a situation where greed has really worked out for people. No, that I think that we just need to be wise and smart about our money. And if you don't allow yourself to get bogged down with being unorganized and being extremely into debt, the organization, fourth principle of Afroeconomics, like, you know, that's that's a very important part of self-awareness and family awareness and family finance awareness, that this, extreme debt has led to this particular consequence for our family. You know, that the financial stress, can impact us so dramatically. There are large numbers of people who don't like where they work. I did Black Health, Black Wealth workshop one time, and it's in the archives on YouTube. Make sure you look for this one on how, the importance of enjoying your work and your health. And thank God I love what I do. I would do what I do even if I weren't being paid for it, but I thank God that I am able to take care of myself and my daughter with my income. But a lot of people don't enjoy their work. So they're working in an environment or working, and they're still there because of debt. They think that, well, I have to do this job because I have these, bills to pay. But a lot of times when they say, "Oh, I have these bills to pay," they're really talking about, I have these debts that I allowed to get out of control, or I have these unnecessary debts. So much of our lifestyles are now financed, that it's become like socially acceptable that people have loans for everything. Like, there are people who are taking out loans in order to buy a pair of shoes, taking out loans to buy coats, taking out loans to, they have payment, almost every company now is becoming a finance company. That's it. They want to, oh, this is how much it costs. But if you don't want to spend all that money on this one item today, you can put $20 on this one and you can do 5 payments of the $20 over the next, 4 months. And then you could buy other things with the rest of that $100. And then you finance those too. And that is a horrible thing that is available to us now. And we're going to have to be more disciplined than ever, because technology is allowing this to happen, but you are actually putting people with giving them access. You're doing contracts electronically. They have access to the account. They're going to go get that money. They're going to go get it. I didn't even know, like, Cash App will give you a loan on money that you haven't even received yet. I think that they'll, like, figure out, like, what is the average amount of deposits that you'll make. So then they'll finance it for you. Oh, you need so and so, and they'll finance it for you. But when that deposit hits it, they're taking a deposit that you may have needed for something else. So then you have to switch from Cash App. You have to switch. Well, no, pay me with this. Oh, pay me with this one. Pay me with that one, making your life just that more complicated. Well, I think that this is the time to join Afroeconomics, take advantage of the individual membership or the family membership or the entrepreneurship membership, or I even have the Black Health, Black Wealth membership, where because of my commitment to a healthy lifestyle. If there's a person who has health goals that go along with their financial goals, do the Black Health, Black Wealth, because uh, just you can just tell if you look at my videos that I'm all about the health. And my plan is not to slow it down. I want us to level it up as we go forward. I want us to level it up. I want us to save our lives. I want us to reduce the diseases. I want us to be an inspiration to the young people that that aging is unnecessary. Like we get older, but we don't have to be living dead. There's just a lot of people that are just dead, and that it's going to be a fight in order to make sure that you don't die and still be left here. And the word kind of speaks on that there'll be a time where people want to die, but they can't, kind of, it's already happening. You're just living off medicines and medicines and medicines and medicines and machines, that is just, you've become a money-making machine instead of enjoying your life. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to make certain decisions in our life, and that I try to make sure that I encourage people to know that you can have a good lifestyle without drinking and smoking. That's how I've always lived. I remember getting to the University of Virginia, and at when I went to college, you could drink at 18. Now, I decided before 18, obviously, that I was not going to drink. Now, like I remember one of the counselors or something saying, "There's no way you'll get out of UVA without drinking." So he said that to the wrong person. I don't remember who. I don't remember, the person. I didn't like write down their number. I'm gonna tell them, but it was for me that, oh, so that's supposed to be hard. Look, I'm a power lifter. I love resistance. So that's what that's what that's oh, you hit me with a challenge and see. But so the health and wealth membership is, if you have a commitment to what kind of changes do I need to make in order to make my life better, then I'm on your team. But don't think for a minute that I'm not gonna see you for all that you could possibly be. So if a person is accustomed to living below all of the potential that God has put in them for me to see, like, then they should avoid me, because I'm that woman. I'm the woman who God puts the insight in, and I see the best of you. I see the best of you. It's up to you and me to decide to be all that God made us and put us here to be. So take advantage of emailing me for a free book. Make sure that if the no excuses is the complimentary membership. You can come into all of my group meetings, even the private group meeting on Friday mornings. Perfect. And we have private discussions. I don't record it. I mean, like private, like for us in our small group. I don't stream it. It's just for members. and it's become a vital part. Like, I mean, I'm so glad that we had it prior to COVID, because just getting through COVID together, has created relationships within Afroeconomics that only God could create. So, that if you want to get involved, you just have to do it. There's no like this richer, this richer. There are people who have complimentary membership because they are asset-based clients. That's what I do. I'm an investment advisor, and I would love for everybody to have assets with me and not have complimentary membership, but there's some people who don't have a lot of money yet. And that's why the membership was created, to get you to that place in your life where you're financially independent. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't hesitate. Email jb@jbbryan.com, jb@afroeconomics.com. I appreciate you. I see you out there. You're quiet. No, but it's 8 a.m. and I am out. But enjoy April. It is all about financial empowerment. Thank you. I'm JB Bryan, the creator of Afroeconomics, a strategic financial empowerment program based on 10 timeless financial principles like generational wealth and legacy, financial knowledge, credit confidence, entrepreneurship, self-reliance, and more. Afroeconomics gives you the guidance and tools you can use to develop and sustain wealth. Check out Afroeconomics on your favorite social media platforms. You will find us everywhere. Plus, enjoy my weekly Afroeconomics podcast. There are many levels of Afroeconomics membership, including the free online access membership level called No Excuses. So make no excuses and check out afroeconomics.com today. Powered by JB Bryan Financial Group Incorporated, a registered investment advisory firm. Hashtag Afroeconomics. Thank you.